Hello everyone, welcome on the Crypto Tiger YouTube channel. I hope everyone feels just fine, and today we'll be checking out the Supremacy game project, as you can see, of course. And you have to know that this is a series of Metaverse enabled games based on Earth in the year 2149, of course, consisting of different game platforms that simulate different parts of the Metaverse. Yeah, so let's watch the trailer about that game. Of course, here we have that on the YouTube channel, of course. And yeah, you have to know that this is a play-to-earn real-time game, of course, where war machines powered by elves fight for control of the battlefield. Participants can use the influence to turn the tide of the battle in their favor for in-game rewards, of course. This is available on public sale day, but will be, of course, accessible to influencers prior to public sale date, of course. Probably a week, of course. Yeah, of course, you have to know also that they will launch the Supremacy Multiverse, our battle arena, the citizen headquarters, and of course enrichment center. Yeah, it's really nice, of course, and interesting. Yeah, so yeah, let's move on to the homepage and let's know more about that project, of course. Here we have the introduction, some words about the game, of course. What exactly is that Supremacy, of course. Yeah, and here we have the roadmap, of course. Here we have the phases. Here we have the first phase, of course, the launching. Of course, the second phase is, of course, NFT War Machine sale. Here we have that. Of course, you have to know that the sale, public sale, starts on February 22nd. Of course, it's really important date, of course, for you. And here we have on the first, second NFT War Machines, of course, get in early and fill your armory with war machines and weapons model from a host of different in-game companies, of course. Here we have they, of course, yeah, and the third first is, of course, a syndicate. Here we have that build your own syndicate or join an existing player guild. Of course, here we have that. On the right side, you have the illustration about the syndicating, of course, and here you have the making bank by accepting contracts from syndicates. Here you have the information about that, of course. Form subsidiary syndicates to increase your impact. Sponsor other subsidiary syndicates and stretch your resources even further. Most and award in-game contracts for private traders, loan facilities, producing outsourcing inflation, of course. Yeah, and here we have the more information. Let's check the, of course, next first. Here we have the human pilots, of course. Strap on your VR headsets or power up your, of course, gaming monitor and jump into the cockpit of a mech and take on the AI head-to-head, match-to-match, of course. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah. Let's check the partners. Here we have that, of course, and the team members. You can check, of course, from the homepage. Here we have that, the leaderships, of course, the community and marketing. Here we have that, and the engineering. Here we have, of course, design. Yeah, NFT war machines. You can choose the, of course, yeah, person, of course, and war machines are a controlled and armed to the teeth. Equipped with weapons, armor control system, and explosion slots. Of course, war machines stand the size of an apartment building and are designed to wear havoc and, of course, and cause maximum damage. Of course, yeah. Starting with a base model, citizens will soon use in-game, of course, tokens to upgrade their war machines with better weapons, stronger armor, offensive, and of course a defensive system and IP pilots, of course. So here we can check the Ninja Syndicate, of course, and find out more. Let's check that maybe. Yeah. Of course, and here we have, of course, the media. Of course, you have to check the Telegram, Discord, and Twitter. Of course, here you have the Telegram group. Of course, you have to check that for the newest information and the most important, of course. So here you have the syndicate, of course. Yeah, Supermassive Syndicate, of course, and yeah, here you have the masterminds. You can check, of course, and read about that. Of course, yeah, it's really important for you, and of course, build your own syndicate and find out your headquarters with miners, factories, labs, and armories to produce the weapons for war. Make your war machines a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, it's really nice. So yeah, let's move on to the homepage. Of course, you have to check the utility token, of course. Here you have that. You can play, earn, and of course win. Of course, yeah. The basics, of course, here you have that, and the play. Supremacy is more than a game where war machines fight for glory. The battle split over the Earth economy, where subs are used as the keys to economic power. Earth operates a complex and interconnected economy where everything is in limited supply, but there is also unlimited demand. Yeah. On the right side here you have the, of course, weapons, and here we have the information about the earn. Of course, how to get subs. It's of course easy. You have to buy playing the game in the battle arena. You can get of course subs. Of course you can go on third party exchanges and trade other tokens for subs. Can you buy NFTs with money? You can do that too, of course. You can complete in game contract via our handy mobile play of course game platform, and you can earn by completing changes, war contracts, and other in-war competitions, of course. Yeah. And of course you can win, and of course you have to know how to do that. Of course you decide. Supremacy is a series of game platforms designed for different parts of metaverse gameplay, of course, and you can go and it alone or join a group and perform different jobs for collaborative play, of course. It's up to you. Yeah, it's really nice, of course. And here you have the digital assets and NFTs, of course. Yeah, and here you have the types of NFTs. Of course, it's really important that the NFT sale starts on the February 22nd, of course. Here you can check your types of NFTs, of course. And yeah, and here you have the tokenomics, of course. And here you have the percent, of course, 72.34 free, of course. It's private, the public pre-sale, of course. Here you have the 40.46 treasury consolidation, of course. 60.67, of course, it's team and system game illustration, of course, and 11% is a 33 million liquidity pool, of course. Yeah, and of course check the community. It's very important for you. Of course, remember that they have also a partnerships, which is really important for them. Of course, for example, with they partners are the Porter Asset Management, the JLC, of course, Arena Guild, of course, and more. Yeah, as you can see, it's really important. Yeah, the tokens, the chart, it's really important. Of course, the 72.43% is really nice. It's allocated to the community, of course. Unheard of the space, of course, and the supremacist landing age play to earn solutions are driven by economic participation, of course, in the game system, feeding into the circular rebalancing economy. Hence, the allocation brings a large percent to community for in-game participation. Yeah, of course, really important. And let's move on to the about the ninja software. It's really nice. Of course, the Ninja Syndicate have a very opinionated view of what they consider metaverse to be. It's not just NFTs. It's not just a VR. Of course, it's definitely not Zuck and Facebook. Yeah, as you can see, it's the actual economy in addition. It's separate and distinct platforms being able to engage in economic activities, of course, and share user profiles, as you can see, of course. User economic actions and actually bring assets from one project into another project. Yeah, it's really nice. And this is what they think in the description between the buzzword and the true definition of metaverse. Yeah, and they fundamentally found strive to take that away from Zuckerberg and put it into the actual community. Yeah, and the traditional software company pivots to crypto gaming, metaverse, and web 3.0 ninja software, of course. Yeah, and here we have that. Of course, it's really nice. Here we can read that they get your idea and they build it better, faster, and stronger. Here you can check the team, the vision for VIA, and of course the projects. Yeah, of course. And yeah, you have the difference, of course, and the numbers, 20 projects, of course. Yeah, and more. Don't just take it from us. Here's what the clients are saying, of course. Yeah, they here you have the opinions, of course. You can read about it. Yeah, it's really important. On the left side you can check them, you can learn more. Business owners, check investors, journalists, of course, developers, and entrepreneurs, of course. Here we have that. And yeah, here you have the chart about the coffee consumption. Of course, you can check every, of course, yeah, step, and you can of course contact them, of course. And if you got something to say, you can find out more here. Of course, so yeah, of course, you have to check the Telegram for the news information. Of course, Twitter, Discord, and more. And of course, you have to know that many crypto game token pre-sales are only based on a white paper, a roadmap to founders, and a dream, of course. And the Ninja Syndicate, Exodus first, has a team that has been built the game for a year before announcing the project. Yeah, it's really important and nice, of course. So yeah, I think this is all about the project. Thank you so much for watching that video. Of course, remember that I'm not a financial advisor, of course. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know what do you think in comments, of course. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and bye!